The device status section lives between the routing section and the monitor controls. Here we can see information about the sample rate, synchronization, and driver status of our interface. Sample rate tells us what the sample rate of our device is and can be changed to any available sample rate supported by your device. Sync source shows the current sync source. By default, it will be set to internal. If you want to sync to an outside clock, you can do so via ADAT or SPDIF. Sync status should always say locked. If you're using an external clock and the status is not locked, make sure you have your clock configured properly. The driver status should say connected at all times. Since we're using a Saffire, it says Firewire, but if you have a Scarlett interface, it will say USB. Underneath the driver status, you'll see a button that says Settings. This button is available for Saffire users on both Mac and PC. For Scarlett users, you will only see the Settings button on PC. For Saffire interfaces on the Mac side, you'll see options to use the optical ports on your interface as SPDIF instead of ADAT. You can also use the SPDIF in AC3 mode for sending digital surround information. Active Monitor Pad will decrease the monitor outputs only by 20 decibels. Finally, the Firewire driver latency sets the latency performance. If you're experiencing clicks and pops, try setting the latency to a longer setting. For Saffire interfaces on the Windows side, there is an extra option for ASIO buffer size. This works the same way as Firewire driver latency, but is specifically for the ASIO audio driver. For the Scarlett range, as mentioned before, the settings menu is only available on Windows. The only option there will be the ASIO buffer size. Once you have your mix control set up the way you want it, you can save your settings from the File menu. That way, if you ever lose your settings, they can easily be recalled by choosing File, Open. This concludes our tutorial on Focusrite's Mix Control application for Saffire and Scarlett interfaces. Happy mixing!